Howdy Droogs, how you doing? Kel here again. I was horrified, as we all were, at the outcome of the Casey Anthony trial. Horrified. I wasn't even angry, I was just completely shocked. I mean, shocked to my gills. And I guess the horrifying thing is that people want justice, they want control, they want to know that bad people get punished, you know. I think that's one of the reasons a lot of major religions were created or thought up or whatever, or exist or whatever. You know, they want there to be balance in life. They want there to be, you know, for criminal activity, they want to be justice. They want punishment for crimes, that kind of thing. And I do too. I feel there should be some kind of, you know, balance, though frequently there isn't. A lot of people are angry at the jury right now, and I may make another video on that. A lot of folks are angry at Casey Anthony, and rightly so, because I do believe she murdered a child, or at least did it accidentally, and then, you know, did away with the body, whatever, obviously. But I think a lot of people are really upset because they figured that Casey Anthony will get no justice. She'll get no punishment. That poor little child will get no justice. For one thing, the child's gone. She's dead. And, you know, if there's an afterlife, I don't think she really cares, for one thing. If, you know, she gets justice. We want justice, though, as we should. I mean, it's a shocking, horrible thing. We all should want justice for a child, you know. And we're upset because it's not normal. Normal people don't kill their children, for Christ's sake. They just don't. I mean, that's why it's so outrageous that someone would do something like this. I mean, that anyone would ever harm a child is outrageous, because the fact is 99.9% of the people on the planet would never harm a child, especially their own. Not in that way. But as far as the justice angle goes, trust me when I tell you, Casey Anthony will pay for this crime. And I don't mean someone's going to beat her up or kill her or something. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm just saying, if she thinks she's gotten away with this, she hasn't. I was watching Southern Rehab with Dr. Drew, and Amy Fisher's on there. Amy Fisher, the Long Island lady who shot a woman in the face for no good reason. Look it up online if you don't know who Amy Fisher is. But she started crying and complaining because, oh, her life's been horrible since then. Like, you know, all these movies have been made, and all this news media did all these things, and she didn't get a nickel for it. And everywhere she goes, everyone thinks she's a psycho, and she can't get a real job, and now she's doing porn. Because she says she can't get a real job, and no one will hire her. And everywhere she goes, everybody looks down on her, and life has been completely, utterly miserable since that time. Well, I'm not crying tears for her. She shot a woman in the face for no reason. And likewise with Casey Anthony, even if she gets $1 million for some interview, which she's going to get, how long will that $1 million last? 10 years? 5 years? Will she blow it off her nose and form a cocaine or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter if she gets a bunch of money. The rest of her life, everyone is going to look on her for what she is. She'd be better off in jail in some ways. At least in jail, she'd have a nice, closed environment where she could live her life and do her thing. Once she's out of jail, there's no place on this planet she won't go where people won't look down their nose at her and won't hate her. And she'll know that. She won't be able to get a decent job. Who's going to hire her? You know? Once the interviews are over and all the rest, I wouldn't want to be her. She'd be better off. She'd be lucky to be in prison, frankly. Because, you know, she didn't do this, whatever she did, in a vacuum. You know, there's a community, there's a world, there's the news media, there's YouTube. She's going to pay. Trust me, my friends. Relax and be of good cheer, because she is going to pay. She already is paying. In fact, another way of looking at it is, she was paying for this crime before she ever committed it. Because the kind of person who would do this kind of thing is already such a screwed up, horrible person, and so unhappy and so screwed up that that's why she did this in the first place, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Karma is instant. Everything we do in life, everything, for good or bad, has an effect on us, and there's no escaping it. That's one lesson I've learned in life. Every rotten thing we do, every rotten thing, we carry with us inside of us. And if we're that kind of person who doesn't care, who's a sociopath, then that in itself is a punishment. To not be able to love or other people, to not be able to have normal feelings, to not feel good, to feel close to other human beings, as these people don't, to have no empathy for other human beings, there could almost be no worse punishment in the world, in a sense. Now, I'm not saying she shouldn't have gone to jail. I would love to have seen her gotten 75 years in the electric chair. But that's not the point of this video. The point is that there is instant karma. And I don't mean karma in the religious sense. I just mean there's responsibility. We're responsible for everything we do. We can't escape that. And she's going to be especially responsible, since the whole world knows about it. So be of good cheer, because she's already paying for her crimes. She has paid, and she will continue paying the rest of her life. I won't be surprised if one of these days you see her doing porn, or if you see her drug overdosing or something, or just being horribly miserable. You know, it's just bound to happen. She'll pay. The world and life will take care of her. I don't mean harm her. I just mean, you know, she'll pay. We'll all pay for things we do, for good or ill. I don't mean in the afterlife. I mean right here, right now. You can't escape it, because things don't happen in the vacuum. Alright folks, hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying your life. Try not to do bad things you have to pay for. Try to live a good life, a decent life. Whether you're religious or not, or whatever you are, try to be decent to other human beings. We don't have so many years on this planet to live and enjoy our lives, and you know, and being decent is a good thing. Something to be said for that. Alright, talk to you later.